Father Forgive Me for I've Sinned is a story of a young Latino man in the early 90s, late 90s, who's trying to identify himself in a world full of stereotypes.
See, I was the one who always did well in school. I always brought home good grades. Never had a problem, but yet I was the outcast. Why?
It's a platform for myself to tell my story, where I came from, where I grew up from, and how I got to where I am today. Not allowing anyone to identify me and how I've gone through that entire process of just learning that I define me at the end of the day. No one can define me but myself.
Come on, man. See yourself how I see you, man. I see you like standing in the middle of a crowd, not worrying about what anybody has to think, but you're just doing your own thing, enjoying yourself. That's how I see you. You got me confused with somebody else. Xavier, that's not who I am. Trust me. I'm not that guy. You are that guy. You just don't see him yet.
In telling you that story on stage, I introduce you to many members of my family, memorable members of my family, as Titi Bruja, one of my sisters who's the freestyle queen of the Bronx, my mom, my dad, my grandparents. There's a lot of characters that are up there that you get to kind of see.
Going to school, are you? Proud of you, I am. I used to ask myself all the time whether I had 2 daughters and a son or 3 daughters. Now, Pop, you had a son. You had a son who you chose to neglect. See, I'm a man, Dad. I'm a man who's attracted to other men. So you a fucking faggot now? Is that what the fuck you trying to tell me? That you a fucking faggot?
My favorite character in Father Forgive Me it has to be Titi Bruja. And the reason I love Titi Bruja so much is because she's so overdramatic. She's everything you can possibly imagine in a woman and then some.
We called her Titi Bruja because she was a witch. She practiced good magic, or what she liked to call white magic. Whatever it would scare the shit out of us. Because I would hear story after story on stuff that went on in that house. My mom even said that she had spells for pretty much anything. I didn't believe it one day until I went to visit. Santo! Santo! Bendición, Titi. Que Dios te bendiga, mijo. Okay, Chulo, listen, I'm on the phone and I'm having a consultation right now, okay, Papi? Sit down and I'll be done with you in a second, okay? Santo. Aló, Miri. Sí, mami, ¿cómo está? ¿Está bien? Dígame. I'm connected. Ajá. Bueno, mami, if you want to keep Drew Man, you got to do exactly what I told you, okay? Bueno. You're going to go to the supermercado and you're going to get yourself a nice steak. Ajá. Mommy, you're going to take the steak and you're going to put it in the nevera until that time of the month. Mommy, you know what time of the month I'm talking about, okay? Ajá. Bueno, when that time of the month comes, Mommy, you're going to take the steak and you're going to put it in jupanti. Sí, Mommy, jupanti. Ajá. Bueno, you leave it there for 3 hours. 1 hora por Padre y otra por Hijo y la última por Espíritu Santo. Amén. Mommy, and after the 3 hours, you're going to take it and you're going to put it in the frying pan, okay? Échale cualquier cosa tú quieres echar, mija. Sazón, adobo, pimiento, sofrito, cualquiera. Uh-huh. Linda, and while it's frying, you're going to go ahead and you're going to say a prayer to Santa Bárbara. Mira, what do you mean you don't know Santa Bárbara? Santa Bárbara, Miriam, Santa Bárbara. Ahora tú lo conozco, okay? Ajá. Bueno, you're gonna say a prayer to Santa Barbara Mami, and then you're gonna take the steak out, you're gonna put it on a plate, and you're gonna serve it to your man. And Linda, trust me, ese cabroncito will never leave your side until the day he dies 6 feet under, and the worms are eating his flesh. Puñeta. Bueno, mami, I gotta go, okay? Because my nephew is here and we're about to have some lunch. Okay, Linda? Ciao. Okay, papi, you ready for some pepper steak?
It's been compared to John Leguizamo, and I mean, I'm completely humbled to be compared to John because John has been doing this for years. So for my name to be, mentioned alongside his is just a complete honor, and I'm humbled. I just finished my off-Broadway debut at the Latea Theater downtown. We're going into United Solo in October, which is the reason why we're creating this video. And just being asked to put it on all over the place, and it's completely surreal and an amazing feeling. And we're looking to raise money for this run in October. October is my first off-Broadway production, which I'm pretty excited about. The show is going to go up in a theater on 42nd and 10th Avenue. And in order to put this show up, there's a lot of things that have to happen in order for me to do so. There's advertising, there's marketing, there's printing postcards, and a lot of stuff that needs to go on. So this video is being created so we can actually go out there and try to get the support to put this out there and run with it. People should contribute because it's an amazing show, and it's born and bred in the Bronx, just like I am, born and bred in the Bronx. And we're trying to get Latino stories out there. We're trying to get stories of just survival out there and telling stories like this, just like this, to give hope to other people. I mean, that's my goal as an actor, period, to work on projects that will that push people forward or make people think, make people second guess the decisions that we make today. And my story, even though it took me a long time to finally get to this point, I realized that this story is not just to put myself out there, but it's also to provide hope for all the other youth, Latino or non-Latino, who live in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Miami, any city in the world, to give them hope, to just be themselves and live their lives, and it gets better. If you're not following me on Twitter, please hashtag Rodan JJR or go to my website, joserodanjr.com. Donate. If you can't afford to donate anything, I completely understand. Trust me, I know how hard it is, but please spread the word. There's nothing more than just spreading a word that can possibly help us out. So if you know anyone, send it to your friends, post it on your Twitter, post it on your Facebook walls, and just help me get the word out there. That's it. Any help helps.